What's going on, everyone? What's up, Commodore? Good morning. Hey, Crampy. Costa? That'd be like you're supposed to be studying. Well, go study. Go study. It's not that important to sit here and watch me. It's Friday. You got all weekend. Hey, you've got a point. He's got a point. Unless your work is due today, you do have all weekend. Why is the MeBot not posting that I am streaming? Come on, MeBot, get with the program. Why are you taking so long? Usually only takes like a minute or two. Being really slow today. Of course we're right. Of course we're right. Now, I'm gonna give just about another minute or two for hopefully for MeBot to post that I'm streaming over on Discord and get a few more people online, and then we will jump on in. I'm gonna go make a cup of coffee for this, and I'll be right back. Alright, I've got coffee. I've got everything ready. Let's do this. Alright, you're on the phone with your company's customer service. Definitely not having a good time. Yeah, that does not sound like a good time. Not at all. Alright. Watch the Meatbot decide to. Oh yeah, that. Okay, here we go. All right, what is going on, guys? Okay, so I've been playing for a while. I played for quite a while last night, and I've been playing quite a bit this morning. I haven't done anything really. I've moved a few things around. Just did a little cleanup, shuffling buildings around. That way, y'all don't have to watch me shuffle buildings, because we all know how much fun that is, watching me move buildings around all the time and fiddle with that. But little building moving. I have not expanded the city at all, so I have not done that. I need a warehouse right here, apparently. Oh, I know what happened. Okay.
Look sharp, the governor's here.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, anyways. Hey, Gilead. This isn't total... Huh? What do you mean, total? This isn't Total War Warhammer 2? Huh? Messing with me. Anyways, I have been moving a few things around, just piddling with the city a little bit. Let's see. I spent a lot of money. I have 200,000 coins right now. I've probably, in the amount of time that I've been playing, probably made 10 million. I would probably guess. I've probably been making like 10. I probably have had up to 10 million coins. But I haven't spent them all because I have been rolling. I've been rolling at Eli's. Let's get that fixed real quick. I have been re-rolling at Eli's over and over again, looking for specialists and getting people in here and everything. Whoosh! Yeah, apparently it was a whoosh moment. But yeah, I've been over at Eli's harbor, getting stuff. I did find an actor, so I got us an actor in here, getting some rum and canned food to help decrease the amount that we need. So I got that in there. I got me a Dario, the mechanical engineer. Of course, he's like 300,000 something coins, and that was very expensive. But I do love Dario. Affects the bicycle and sewing machine factories. Processes iron instead of steel. I really like that. And he's giving me pocket watches and gramophones. And we have so few engineers right now that it's actually giving me just enough pocket watches to fulfill their need. Their need for pocket watches. So that's helping right there. It's kind of boosted our income up a little bit. So I'm pretty happy with that. Hey, Seabass, what's going on, man? So we got that. What else have I bought? I've bought several things. I've bought some... Yeah, I've been buying a lot of specialists. Let's just put it that way. I've been buying lots of specialists. I got myself an optometrist auto. I love an optometrist auto. I got a costume. So the whole re-rolling thing started because I happened to click on Eli's warehouse, and he had a costume designer for sale, and I was super excited. I love costume designers. So I was like, oh, he has a costume designer, but I was just a little shy on the cash to go buy it. So I grabbed some stuff, sold it, and by the time I got back over there, she was gone, of course, because it reset the his available specialists. And so I spent 3 or 4 hours last night re-rolling and trying to get enough money to keep the re-rolls going until I finally got another one, and then I decided I didn't want to use it. So yeah, that was my night. But yeah, I've been buying specialists, been buying sales.
New horizons.
Not for him, obviously. Yeah, I've been buying sales for our rum and cotton fabric routes. I've been doing that. I've set up a couple of new trade routes. I've got this one right here going to Madame Kahina and to Wormways. We are picking up extra fur coats, spectacles, soap, and bread. We're selling the fur coats and spectacles to Kahina because Kahina pays a lot of money for fur coats and the glasses just because. And we're buying a little coffee from her just to kind of help with start our coffee off. And then we're selling obviously the soap and the bread to Wormways. What else have I done? Friday sleepover, what is that? Hey Louie, how's it going? And so this is the other thing I've done. I've made ourselves another little city right here. I have turned Baltaway here into a little town, and we have 3 weapons factories. You can supply 3 weapons factories with 1 furnace. So I have a single furnace and some coal and iron and 3 weapon factories right here. So those 3 weapon factories are giving me right at 50 weapons every time this trade route comes over here. Where is this trade route going, you might ask? That trade route is going to the New World. It's picking up extra fried plantains and ponchos from our main city of Bello Verticale, and it's selling it to Isabella. Isabella pays 912 per...
unjust.
Yeah. Pays 912 for each cannon we sell her. So that is a crap ton of money right there. And I decided that, you know what? Might as well do it. It's actually really good selling weapons and stuff for cash, because this is like a minimum city right here needed for everything. This is your minimum city. I have 60 extra farmers. I have 221 workers. That is enough to supply all 3 weapons factories, a fishery. I have sausage. I don't have bread coming to them. I didn't give them bread, but I do have sausage and a single iron mine and a single coal mine. This is the minimum city needed for a full chain of weapons factories, and this entire island is only costing me 700 coins in maintenance. That's it. 700 coins in maintenance for a what's monkey math? What's the monkey math on that? 912 times 50, 45,000 coins every trip.
Ship has returned from its
I think
voyage.
that's a good trade-off. What do you think? I think that's a good trade-off. Selling weapons to the guerrilla fighters. I'm sure they'll backfire later. Yeah. Who knows? Hey, it works. It is a lovely amount of money. 45,000 coins every so often is very, very nice. That's what, 10 minutes worth of our current balance, of our current total balance. So pretty decent. We got some more illnesses happening here. Let's mobilize the doctors. All right, so I think that's pretty much it. Was that? Oh, and I have been laying out where to put future factories for our engineers. I've laid out where I want the bicycle factory, where I'm going to have the steam motors and stuff. Our steam motors will be over here. I have not laid out the pocket watches yet. There's a reason for that we'll talk about here in a little while. But the first thing we need to worry about is coffee. The coffee from Madame Kahina is not sustaining us because the AI is also buying coffee from her, it looks like. So we need to get coffee going in the New World. And to do that, we're going to have obreros, and I believe it's 300? I think it's 300, yeah, it's right there. 300 obreros. So we need to get up to 300 obreros here on our lovely little island of Bello Verticale. So let's just get some expansion going here. I'm going to have to move quite a bit of stuff around to get all of this to fit in. I'll tell you what I want to do while I want to go find a small... I do have this island here. She took the island I would normally want for it. That's it. Okay. We're going to go grab another small island, I think. Hey, Molark. How's it going, man? Hey, CCL. How's Crowlin Falls looking? Still tiny. It's still small. It's, you know, it's getting there. A little at a time.
Do this for me. See?
Construction quest, and they want a chapel. Oh, yeah, we don't even have a chapel for these guys yet, do we? Well, I can fix that real quick. There we go.
I'm used to not having much.
There's your chapel.
I see.
And we got an alpaca. Alright, cool. Taka, so what do you think of my math chat discussing the ethic? Oh, yeah. I was trying to show a fun way that I was making a bunch of money. Y'all are worrying about insurgencies. We'll figure. Okay. Let's upgrade our first thing of Obreros. And let's get this right here started. We are going to need more. We're going to need a lot more people, though, so might as well expand a little bit more.
We will help you build something better.
And you're okay? Alright, let's speed things up for a moment. I do need bricks. I completely forgot about needing bricks here. No, that's not where I need to get bricks from. I need to get bricks from here. Alright, let's drop that off. What was that? I bet I know what that was. Of course it was! Thanks, Meebot. You're only like, what, 20 minutes late? Useless bot. Let's just pick up a bunch of bricks. We're going to bring that down to our main town. Okay.
A new commission?
Cat, what are you doing? Alright. I'm going to go grab this little island right here. This is what I want. Hey, Tauntaun, how's it going? Alright, look. Take your tunnel and go over there with your tunnel. Stop messing with that. We're going to take this little island right here. I want this little island.
Fleet awaiting orders.
Alright. Oh, I changed the skin on our... I don't know why, but I kind of like the way it looks. We've got our yellow for our color with the teal of that clipper skin. I thought it looked kind of nice. I thought it looked rather lovely. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. How are things going with Jean? Still blockading the route to... Well, he is, but he really likes us. Look how much he loves us, guys. Look how much. He loves us a lot. I could even get trade rights with him.
Now's not a good... How could I...
Like, he just really likes me.
Nice.
He's never bothered me. He's been a good friend. I'm going to decline that. I am too busy in the new world right now. Yeah, this has just been one of those playthroughs where Jean just really likes me. Normally that never happens, but it happened this time. Okay, so for the tortilla maker, we're going to need 2 each of those. But I can't just put 1 and put 2 extra... I'll put 3 cornfields and then have a silo attached to this guy. 2. I hate trying to lay out these things.
The land has to be prepared.
3, 5, 6. Okay, that'll do, I guess. Okay, now I do want 3 cornfields. And I'll squeeze the last one in right here, I guess. Okay. Alright, 3 cornfields. And now we're waiting on those bricks. Just bought Anno and have seen your videos. Good stuff. Any tips on how I can manage my trade route so their islands is always in supply? He's usually easier to police till he threatens war. Yeah. Trial and error. Use your stats tab.
An explosion in one of your factories.
God. Yeah, so that's kind of...
Fire broke out.
At first it's trial and error. Eventually it becomes kind of second nature. So, like, let's take for instance, I am bringing up red peppers and beef from Frank's Island here
The
up to
fire
Crown
has
Falls.
been vanquished.
If I go Control Q, that brings up my production tab for this. I can Control left click the two different islands, and you can see that I am overproducing slightly on beef, and I'm meeting the demand on red peppers. And if I take a look at my trade route, here, I'm telling to pick up 2 things of each, even though I'm not producing enough to fill up both. But it is dropping off everything at the right amounts, and I still have some and I have enough in storage. Other than interregional, interregional. When you're intra-regional, you're within the same region, you typically don't need to overproduce very much. By the time your trade route goes from Island A to Island B and drops off what you need and makes a loop, you will not have run out, basically. So you don't have to overproduce much. Now, inter-regional, going between, say, Old World and New World, in those cases, you do sometimes have to overproduce slightly, depending on like what kind of ship you're using and stuff like that. Like if you're using a clipper, never use schooners for inter-regional transport. Never use a schooner to go between like the Old World and New World or something. Though that's just a flat no. Never do that. Always use and never use your flagship for trade routes. I see that a lot. Never use your flagship for trade routes. It is one of your first military ships, and it's going to help you with missions and stuff. Get yourself a clipper. You get a clipper for free when you go to the New World from Isabella, so use that clipper as your transport between the 2 regions and stuff. And I always overproduce by 1 or 2. So what I mean by that is, if we were to just take, for instance, I don't know, work clothes. Say work clothes was produced in the New World, okay? And I would show rum, but I'm way overproducing rum right now, so it's not a good one. But like, if I was needing 8 work clothes, if I was needing 6 work clothes, I would produce a total of maybe 7 or 8 and then transport that across the region, if that makes any sense. I always produce 1 or 2 more than what my demand is. That way I have enough to go back and forth. Some people don't like doing it that way and they think that you shouldn't, but that is just how I've always done it, and I've always found success doing it that way. I hope that makes sense. Trade routes and stuff can be a little tricky. They can be a bit tricky to grasp and understand. So, more than happy to try to help sort that out. Actually, I meant to grab, there was a ship right here that I wanted. Yeah, I want you to come to the New World. I have no idea what island that was I just settled. La Baronica? Okay. Let's tell him to go to La Baronica. Yeah, hold on. New World. La Baronica. There it is. Cool.
Good and ready.
Alright, you're good. So what I'm going to do right here is, I normally like to have one island in the New World that is just dedicated to lumberjack huts. And I will eventually put a trade route next to it, and that trade route, the trade union will handle all, will increase their productivity. No alliances. But I usually do have one of these. Hey, thanks for that 2-month resub, Molark. Much appreciated, man. Alright, so if I come down here and we get rid of all of that and that one, we check between here and La Baronica. Okay, that's going to be enough, and we'll use that schooner to transport the material back and forth. Yep, that works as well, Commodore. Oh, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you very much. Love that. Well, glad that helped. Like I said, it can be a little confusing at times. I totally understand. It can definitely be a little confusing, so always feel free to ask. Oh,
Your
did Stream
ship
Elements
has
try to use
returned
the
from its
PogChamp
voyage.
thing? Yeah, I probably should go and fix that. I need to go. I never even thought about Stream Elements using PogChamp. Yeah, I'll fix it later on. Since Twitch isn't a fan of PogChamp. Alright, get over here with those bricks. I need those bricks, guys. There we go. Alright, back to Trelawney with you. Alright, let's get ourselves a tortilla maker.
Competitors are now at war.
And I want to build that
Ceasefire
silo.
has ended.
Alright, cool.
A scattering of blossom.
Oh, thank you very much, lady. Okay, let's double check this right here and see how we're doing. We're going to need some more fried plantains and some more, I almost said nachos. We need more nachos, guys. Actually, God, I could go for some nachos right now. Actually, sounds really good. Okay, so some of that, some of this. We'll put ourselves a fried plantain spot right here. And a fried plantain kitchen right there. Toss ourselves down. Actually,
This is progress, at least.
I could get you to... Oh, you need to be connected, that's right. I even want you to go over that. Is your, like, malfunction with this? There we go. Thank you. Okay, and then I want another poncho darner.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
And we're going to need a few more people. Cool. That was the schooner. Cool. You're going to go from there to there and pick up... Not that. All of that. And we'll take a few brick up there and put a depot up there as well so it can hold a little extra. Oh, we only need 10. We've got plenty of timber, so yeah, good. Season 3, this is the complete
You
edition.
can take all the credit for any finds I make here.
Yeah, you can settle there. This is the complete edition. Season 3 will be out in about 11 days. And then we will be playing Season 3 on this current playthrough. We're just getting ready for Season 3 with a new map and such. Is what we are up to.
We are on the right track.
I think I need another church as well.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Another ship. I can't think apparently today, guys. Another chapel. Alright, so unload those brick, bring you back down here, and we'll grab a depot right here.
I could simply go to bed.
What we got? Good, good, and good. Yep, Season 3 releases on February 23rd is when the first DLC, Docklands, comes out. The other two DLCs for the expansion, or for the Season Pass, High Life and Tourist Season, are coming out later this year. Okay, I think I can get away with 2 more. There we go. There's the coffee. Perfect. And we have a quest.
Life is great here.
A construction
Each will bring
quest,
us
huh?
Closer to the dream.
She wants a town hall built. I'll build it, but I'm probably gonna take it out because I might keep it. I might just go ahead and keep this town hall. Maybe. Where do I want it though? I do want it somewhere where it's gonna hit as much as possible. Like right here would be perfect. Actually, right there where the market is at would be ideal. Let's do a little maneuvering right here real quick. There we go. That's better.
An exclusive deal.
That road does not have to be there. Then I can get the town hall right
You
there.
never let me down.
Get me a road right across there. And then a few little decorations around it. I'm just going to do some flowering shrubs. Make it look kind of nice. I don't have any items for it yet, but we will.
How
We'll get
about
some.
a cup of coffee? You've
Hey,
been
don't tell
playing
people I've
for
been playing for 2 hours already. They're not supposed to know that. Alright, does the last up? No.
An explosion.
No,
in one of your
9.3
factories.
was just fixes for stuff from the land of the final patch for Land of Lions stuff. What you're thinking about is coming in patch 10.0, which will be on the 23rd. Alright, get back down here. Okay, coffee has been unlocked, as well as the boxing arena, so let's get that in so they can go watch a boxing match. And we should put you in right there.
It's all thanks.
It's good enough. Okay, cool. Alright, coffee. Where was my coffee island? There's a coffee island. There's a coffee. Okay, here's a good coffee island. We are going to need a different ship for this. I really wish they would start selling.
We're always looking to those who
I'm
tell
not going
me.
to do that
Did
because
they
I'm
get to
doing
you?
okay on money now. Let's see if anybody's selling cargo ships. No, oil tankers and clippers. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
This
I can
would
do.
be an
I can get away with
excellent
it.
spot for a base camp.
Yeah, no, you're not settling there. So sorry. All right, so we will just produce 2 clippers for now. And I'll get myself a cargo ship for the coffee route later on. All right, your face is on the map. Sits a little. It's a. Yeah, I. There's nowhere else for me to put my face. I can't help it. I'm sorry, man. There's nowhere else for me to put my face on this. This screen is taken up with literally everything. Like if I put it in the lower right-hand corner, it covers up the information map, the information screen when I click on houses and stuff. If I put it in the upper this corner up here, it covers up notifications and when I get a specialist and people can't see and that people get annoyed when it's up there. Yeah, people got annoyed when it's up there because pop-ups are up there. And so they can't see the pop-ups. And then, of course, over here is the money and notifications. There's nowhere on the screen good for it. And at the moment, I don't have a green screen. Once I have a green screen, it'll be fixed because you'll be able to see the map behind me. So just bear with me. Just bear with me. I just have not gotten a green screen yet.
Ready the ropes?
Literally everywhere I've put my face on the screen here, people have complained. This was the best exception because you know people don't need to see the mini map that often, and when they do, I can just turn myself off. So I'm trying to find a good green screen that's not like insanely expensive, so I can stick one behind me, and then that way it frees up all of this space. So I'll work on it. I promise. I will. I'm working on it. Nobody likes your face. Apparently so. Nobody likes my face. All right, some timber. What was it? Yeah, it was up here.
Unfurl the sail.
I will. I've got to find a good green screen. I just have not found one I like
Keep
yet.
her constant.
I can get a little more of that.
Make
That's
sail.
gonna come up here. What you got for me? Anything
Dream
good?
of wide blue horizons?
Ship constructed.
2 castaways over here.
Coordinates plotted.
Alright, there's
You are
one of our
too
ships for the coffee route.
Aye.
Oh, I know what I forgot to do though.
What a jolly, jolly
Shoot.
surprise.
There's a lateen sail, but I want the fore and aft rigging banded dust.
Just say the word.
I can finally let go that
I mean,
pent-up
I don't
gas.
want it for this particular route, but I'll take it.
A royal
Another lateen
acknowledgement
sail.
is due.
Another lateen sail, but I want the purple sail. Make sure I don't run out of money. Okay, I'm gonna run out of money doing that. That's fine. Head to the New World. It's fine. I'll get the money back. I have one fore and aft rigging sail. I need to get another one. Actually, I know where I can hopefully get one. Rather cheap.
Bit for you.
He sells them, and
Champ for me.
his re-roll is not nearly as expensive. Oh, there's a white flag. Oh, I love white flags. Oh, I want the white flag.
Ship constructed.
Ah, I don't need it right now.
Aye.
Yeah. Anyways, you also head down there. Come on. All right. All right. Let's get coffee going here.
New orders, Admiral.
That's right. I need this. Come up there.
We can load up in a day.
Am I using OBS? You can fake a green screen with a green image and just poke a hole in it. Send it to me on Discord, and I'll take a look at it. Just send it to me on Discord, and I'll look and see if it's something I. Because I've looked at a few fake green screens, and they were all pretty terrible, honestly.
For me,
So
it feels special doing a good deed.
I looked at a few fake green screens, and I was not faking green screens, and I wasn't a fan of them. It looked bad, honestly.
A new commission.
You know, that was not enough brick. I brought 10 brick, and I wanted to build 2 depots. I'm smart. Okay. All right. I do love the white flags. I abused the crap out of them. Another hello cat and other playthroughs and stuff. Okay, so I'm probably gonna
Cherry
start
atop of
with
beautiful.
I'm probably gonna start with like maybe 3. I'm probably gonna just go all ham and do.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
I could do 2 coffee roasters to start. I'll plan for 3. So that's 2, 4, 6. So that's 6 coffee plantations to get us started here.
You should go sit in the shade.
Huh. I've never been able to get a perfect square on coffee. That's awesome. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and this one right here did not go all the way, so that's fine. And this one right here can go to there.
No fields, no work.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right.
Just say the word.
And road to there. And I'll do one more just for good measure. That way I have more than enough coffee being produced. And I ain't got to worry about it. Okay,
Ready for a
coffee
challenge.
for days. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and utilize you to go between there and there. Start picking up all the coffee. Okay.
Just say the word.
Alright. Now, we want some coffee roasters. Start with 2, and then I can expand them out from there as I need more. And I want them somewhere reasonable because I probably will be adding on... Oh, I forgot I had one right there. Alright, did I miss any? No, they're all gone now. Let's make sure that I didn't screw this up by doing that. Between there and there. Now it's exactly even, so that's okay. Cool. Get rid of this. Do that little number. Yeah, that'll do.
No more space here.
That'll do. Throw me a house in right there then. Okay, coffee roasters. Two coffee roasters to get us started.
A new commission?
I want you to have a lateen sale.
Ready for a challenge.
You'll get the other one because coffee is super important.
Fleet en route.
Alright, and we gotta just
There
let
must be
everything
input
start
for
working.
output.
Hey Fuego, how's it going, man?
The more the merrier.
Alright, in the meantime, let's just get a few more houses put in. How about something weird like that? Let me do that. That'll work. Something weird. Not sure what I'm going to use in there yet. Actually, no, I do know what I'll use in there. Okay. I have an idea. And there's enough for another coffee roaster, which we will put right here for right now.
Makes me want to keep striving.
And let's just check everything. Good, good. Let's check Crown Falls. Oh yeah, plenty of coffee, and as you can see, we're like way overproducing on the rum. Alright. Okay. Actually, I don't like him right there. I'll put you right there. Oh, coffee making central station-y thing. Yeah, you're okay.
Still waiting for it to arrive. Come to watch?
Aye.
I might need to do a clipper for that. Yeah, I think I need to do a clipper for that.
We're running low on everything.
Clipper. So what's the name of this ship? The Trumpet Fish? Okay. Let's trade you out for the Trumpet Fish here. Take you off of the route. Okay. And I'm just gonna delete you. I don't care about schooners. Yeah, it's my Discord. Someone was sending me something. Okay.
I want to look after everyone.
Let's see. Alright, that'll be enough timber right there. Eventually I'll put a trade union over here and we will slap a bunch of lumberjack increases into it to help it along. Alright, we're going to set a minimum stock here of 10. That way I have just enough coffee to keep them happy. That'll be all the coffee that they need, is a little bit of 10. So, we'll be good. Good with 10 coffee here.
People celebrate your leadership.
Aye.
So he's coming in with 59. Yeah, he's going to come in with plenty of wood now. I was hoping the schooner would be enough, but it's not.
Awaiting new horizons.
People celebrate your leadership.
Right, go ahead and start a route. 2, 3, 4. Alright, there's the first one. And the second one we will add in next, after we get a little bit more going. I also want a pier, as we are starting to fill up. Starting to get a little bit busier here, so we'll get a pier going.
Ready the ropes?
Not too many changes, I thought.
I hope so too. Cover that up. Good.
Aye.
Alright. I think this will be good enough right here. Yeah, I think we'll be fine with this.
What we always aspired to. Wise to take time to learn the nuances.
40. Yeah, they're chewing through that stuff, but should be okay. Alright, good enough. So that takes care of all of that. We are rolling in the dough, relatively speaking. No, I want to go continue on with some of these quests real quick. We need to do the big blue. We need to dive at his coordinates.
Could this be? This is the journal of my father's strategist, Nadesky. The city is now clear. This waterlogged log is in a terrible. He may have been on the way.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Cherry atop our
No alliance. So we need to read the journal. Oh, that's right. We need to deliver to the art restorers back here. Go do that. I also need to get Kalchuk going. We'll do this part of this little quest for Queenie right here, and then we will go get some Kalchuk going and bring that in and get our penny farthings.
To expect such kindness.
Got our penny farthings up and running, and once we get penny farthings up and running, that should also, well, we'll also need to expand a little bit more and get the light bulbs unlocked, and then we can be at engineers finally. You can see how long I've actually been playing. I think when we, let's see, we got, well now, of course, this has been on full speed, full speed ahead. But I think yesterday when I checked it when we got done with this, the game time was at like...
What a happy vision of yours.
9 hours? 9 or 10 hours? That was yesterday when we stopped streaming after 5 hours because I've been going, triple speed.
You do so much. Dare I ask?
One is no dunce-hatted imbecile, but I rather think we'll need a class SWAT or two to decide.
I don't even really feel like doing all this. Okay.
Hold the crane.
Have you succeeded in your mission?
Yep.
Oh, it's all much clearer now. Do thank your expert bods at the university for all their brief.
Yep. Yep. Okay.
Barrier about.
So we got to find the guard dog, Smuggler Cove, and the watchtower. Let's see if I can remember where all that stuff was at, as it's been a long time.
Room to maneuver.
It's been a while since I've done this. Like, it's been a long time since I've done this.
Some of Father's orders were utterly...
I feel like there was one right here, maybe? I know there's something right there. I guess I should read the stupid journal so I can remember, because it's been a long time since I've done this. Alright, cliffs facing each other. Near an old watchtower, 3 islands due west. Okay.
Room to maneuver.
Yeah, that was the last place we go, actually, so that's not it.
Carry her about. Room to maneuver. Carry her about.
Oh my god, it's been so long since I've done this that I don't remember anymore. Alright, hold on. Let me read that again. So, gunboats, 2 small islands to the southeast, with cliffs like 2 guard dogs facing each other. A pirate cove and a spiral-shaped cluster of islands that lay due east, and near the watchtower between the 3 large islands. Okay. I'm remembering now. Okay, so yeah, there's this one right here, and they're marked on the map. I just looked at the mini map and noticed that they're marked on the mini map.
This is one of the locations Nadaski mentioned in the journal. Prepare
I'm an
your
idiot.
diving bell.
I'm an idiot.
On our way.
Okay. I should look at the mini map more often.
You can take all the credit for any
Nope.
find.
Cannot have it. I got some nice scrap too. Alright, let's go do this.
According to the journal, this is where all those ships sank.
Some more scrap. And last but not least, right over here by the old watchtower. Doo-dum. I really want to go gamble or something. Want to go gambling over at Eli's Harbor. Alright, come on. Oh, there's a quest.
Ceasefire has ended.
Come on, come on.
It's rare we leave any alive.
Oh, she did it for
Don't you
free.
think this
Okay.
place resembles-
She did it for free, so that means I can get a peace treaty with her now.
We found it!
There we go.
But wait, where is the Grand Eagle at its top? This is but a portion of the rod.
I'm bringing it back.
It's no great secret then. We are both looking for the Holy Scepter of Capon, among other things.
You look like me.
Vicente thought it clever to split our national treasure and the scepter across 3 different ships. But with the scepter dismantled, belief evaporated.
Okay, let's deliver that, and we gotta. Yes.
Positive reinforcement is. Perhaps there is a way.
There's so much happening. Okay. She had a gift for me, but I didn't see what it was, and I don't see anything to click.
My work too. Once patient.
Oh, what in the world?
You share
random.
my own curiosity.
However, that is really nice, actually. Clay pit salt. Okay, that's actually really cool. Let me go down there and get that. I don't know why it was down here at Hessenfoot, though. That's weird. Okay.
On our way.
It's very odd. Drop that stuff off. How can I get fertility to grow hops? You either... So, you find an island that has hops fertility on it, So you're probably in the old world. So like your first island usually has like, you know, potatoes, grain, something else, like niter or something, I don't know. You have to find and settle an island that has hops, or if you have Madame Gehenna in the game, she sells seeds. You have to re-roll though and keep re-rolling, and it can get very expensive. Like the first re-roll is 5,000, the next is 10,000, then 15, and so on and so forth. But eventually you could find one that produces hops. However, you only want the blue or better, the rare quality seeds, because the green quality seeds and worse actually lower the productivity of that particular farm type. So
Perhaps it'll mean journeying to the center of the earth.
It's better to hold on to your
This.
secrets. I can tell you that.
yeah, so it's better just to go settle an island that has hops on it, because otherwise you're going to be paying a lot of money for the seeds. And the seeds only go in a trade union, and the farms have to be built within the radius of that trade union. It doesn't give you for the fertility for the entire island. Only for that radius of the trade union that it's locked into. So just be aware of that. And 13 rum. Okay. Oh, and this is one of her unique quest lines. So Bente is worried she hasn't heard from her New World expedition in weeks. Oh, this gives us a mummy. This gives us a neat little mummy. We'll go do that.
Don't worry. I know you have a fine conscience.
Let's jump back over here for a second. Oh, that's right, I gotta read that journal. Yeah, screw it. Let's finish her quest line real fast. I think this just kind of keeps going pretty quickly. So we'll do this thing for Bente. Where's my coffee?
You're back? Tell me everything.
Competitors are now at war. Ceasefire has ended.
A new commission?
I am inconceivable.
Ah, get your butt back here. Oh, get your butt back here. Oh, they're so fast compared to my clipper. Get back here. Get your butt back here. Oh my dear God. Ah! I thought you were going to Bente's ship. Where are you going? Oh, there it is. Whew. And deliver the mummy to Bente. Good Lord.
An explosion in
That's a
one
bit
of
much.
your factories.
Yeah, I know. I don't care. I'll fix it.
Ooh, for me,
Yep.
some nice stars.
Oh, we got a topiary garden and 6 with her. Okay, that's fine.
I just know you'll give.
Ah,
for a
here we go.
worthy cause.
This gives us the cursed mummy of Cabot and the oh, a nice, an eastern water buffalo.
You are too kind.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I'll take that. And 40,000. Oh, we're about to break 1,000,000 again, finally. Or I am. Y'all haven't seen me break 1,000,000. I have a few times until I spent it all re-rolling. So expensive. There you are.
On our way.
Oh, I can't
Yep.
wait.
Alright, we're going to bring that back up to her.
Sherry atop our beauty.
No.
The trust can't wait. The Jorgensen Trust couldn't be more grateful.
Alright, so we took the mummy. He is happy with us. I'm going to send that up to Cape Trelawney, because that's where I'm going to want that. Alright, let's get back over here and... Did I see a quest for him? No, okay. Yeah, let's get back to Cape Trelawney and
New
continue
orders.
on with this
We're groping
stuff
in
for
the
her.
dark here. How does that carrion bird know where to plunge? If we're to find anything in this graveyard, we might as well commission the vulture.
The vulture. Okay. We'll see what he's got for me.
Room to maneuver.
I can put something together for you, but Olivira dropped by a while ago asking for the same thing, and I'm all out of rubbish.
Alright, so 5 steel and 5 quartz sand. That's easy enough. As long as I have that. Yeah, I do. And 5 steel. Come and drop that off for him. I think he gives us a one of the diving bell thingies. It's a free one you can get instead of trying to craft it yourself or buy it.
Cobbled something now.
Yeah, there it is, the echo sounder.
Arguably my greatest.
It must be around here somewhere. Proceed with your googling, or however you call it.
Goobling. Proceed with the goobling.
A
Alright.
ship was destroyed.
What do you mean it was destroyed? Wait, huh? Oh, rip.
Begin the turn.
Wait, were they going to attack me? Oh, you have got to be kidding me. That is so stupid. That is so dumb. I can go make one. Ah. That was dumb. Hey, Magnificent. I don't think they attack.
Oh dear, I seem to have found some of the scepter. You must know, the last thing I want
There
is
we
a
go.
repeat of the Battle of Trelawney. If we both delve into the haycock for that very special needle, there's more chance at least one of us snags a bloody thumb.
Okay.
Full of gladness, I make my best work.
So, you're
Okay.
playing best of 3. I hope you realize the seriousness of such a gamble. It seems you had better win.
Alright, let's get back home.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Yeah, it was minefields. That's what happened.
Ship
There was
constructed.
There was a minefield right there.
Schooner
So the
reporting.
Condor is going to take over. You're going to take over that trade route now. Okay. Yeah, just very poorly placed minefield all of a sudden.
Carry her about.
Alright.
Nodasky writes of here, the heroes that tilted the battle in our favor were stranded. They never returned, but we may
Alright, so
still
it's
learn
right here.
what became of them.
So this is where the other part is, to find his lost ship. Shit. Okay. Let's go do that. We're almost done with this part of the Crown Falls quest stuff.
I have not left the palace in haste. A mere frigate against a ship of the line. Only father's obsession with the scepter could have clouded his judgment so.
It's right
The
here.
last piece must be down there in the murk.
Room to maneuver.
Okay, so
Nodasky sketched the Santissima Vittoria in his journal before.
right there.
There is no mistaking it. This was once La Corona's great flagship. The Eagle
And there's the
Eye.
the top of the scepter.
Yes! Oh, for a second I thought he'd beaten us to it.
Cool.
Marvelous! You know, now that I see it, it really doesn't look much. We have the eagle.
And
Only-
the pommel.
Ah, keep the wretched bird. Ah, this is the second time my family have been humiliated here. Cursed place. I must return to face my
Just say
fate
the
at the
word.
hands of King Zhuao. None of your pity, thank you. It has been a long time coming.
Drop off that. I don't need it. Okay.
Mr. Olivera was truly a man of his word. Had it been me, I'd never have let him have our piece of the scepter.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Looks like it was made to be split into 3. Shouldn't be too hard to put back together.
I have not undergone all this trouble so that flea may lay his oily digits on it.
God, I love her.
Haven't we plenty of scholars versed in the art of restoration already?
We do. Here, we'll give it to him.
New orders.
A canopy of stars.
There we go.
There's plunder to be had if you sink down deep enough. Go then, I've got stuff to do.
Alright, so we can dive for these things right here. And I think...
Begin the turn.
Here it is, dive at the specified location. Yeah, there's a couple of places we can dive to get the items we need. So we'll send him down there to do that. Get this done, and then we can get back to city building. I just want to get this stuff out of the way. Have quite a few extra artisans again. Can't really upgrade anybody much. I don't want to upgrade these guys into artisans. I want to leave them as I want to leave these artisans here. I don't want to make them engineers. I want to carry our engineers this way, I think. We'll probably have our investors like in this general area. Workers and artisans along the docks and stuff. Palace probably like right about in here-ish, maybe. I don't know, just kind of thinking around what I'm going to do, because I don't want it to be one big city. It just gets so boring.
We have taken to calling you the Master, among many other complimentary monikers.
Alright, cover that part
I
up.
believe... I did not think of this
Dive.
sooner.
I just don't really want to cover up Crown Falls with one giant city.
See anything shiny down there?
Alright, get you over there. That's going to give us the pearls that we need. And we'll have that done. We're going to be able to put a couple of things in a museum too. So, need to think about where I want the first museum of the city to be. Probably right about in here somewhere. 2, 3. Yeah, it's probably going to go like right around in here, in that area.
You join an elite.
Yeah. All right, there it is.
An explosion in one of your factories.
Oh, another explosion.
A
No
fire
mines.
broke out.
Okay. That and that. Let's get that back over here.
And their purses of pearls for you then.
Needs to also check because I think we had some other
Fire
stuff that
has been vanquished.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna leave this right here open for the moment because we may put some other stuff right there. City is going to continue on this way. Blueprint this for a little bit until I decide exactly how I want it to look. I always think that's going to be fun to do, but then every time I do it, it doesn't look good.
I see a fleeting figure.
My gratitude is hot.
There's the Scepter of Capon.
There's no use owning such a treasure unless it can be grandly displayed.
Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to take all this out. I want to move all of this around. There we go. Museum. Actually, no blueprinting. I want an actual museum. There's our museum. Yep, I know how it works. And oh, it's not here yet. Ah.
New orders.
There it is. Okay. Let's get the mummy and the
People will
scepter.
come from far and wide to behold the scepter of Capon, the ultimate exponent of my authority.
Extra, extra!
Yep.
My dreams, one's youthful imaginings of this place of triumph, so dutifully have you made whole. In particular, I am indebted to you for helping me see the king, my father, as he really was. Warts and all.
Cool.
I always believed my father when he claimed to be the unsung mastermind at the Battle of Trelawney. But it was Nadaski all along that was saving his blushes.
Flagship ready for orders.
Alright.
We shall be delighted. I may have been wrong about Admiral Nadaski.
Lovely.
Upon my return to the capital, I shall have a great big pillar built in his honor.
Alright. Nice. Gives us 2 parts of the Battle of Trelawney set.
It's high time I return to rescue poor old Archie. He may otherwise touch.
Yeah, I'll escort you in a second. So that gives us 2 pieces of the Battle of Trelawney set and the lovely Hogarth the Harbor Master, veteran of Trelawney. So we're going to drop these 2 off. But this guy right here is not going to stay here in Crown Falls, just because there's not a lot of passive trade that happens in this region, just because the only AI here is what's his name down there. So I'm actually going to send this guy back over home to the old world. So let's go escort her out.
Well, it's high time I returned.
And then I will send him to the old world with the Hogarth right there. And this also means that I can get some more. I'm just going to slap these in for the moment. I'm just going to pop those in there like that for right now. Worry about how they look later. Cool. Is it the 23rd yet? I know, seriously. I feel you there. Come on, Queenie. Get out of the region.
Awaiting instructions.
Be strong in business and become a pillar of our nation.
Alright, let's head to the old world and drop that thing off.
One headline dominates the front pages.
Ah, we are now the Warden
Perhaps
of
this
Trelawney.
island is as yet unclaimed.
Where do you want to go? Yeah, sure, I don't care.
A marriage of earth and heaven.
Yep.
Resentment.
A competitor raised a settlement.
Alright, I need to build a harbor master for that part of her quest.
The people celebrate your leadership.
How could these people possibly go without this? I know I couldn't.
Just gonna move it down just a touch to right there. I don't think I have anything to go in there. And nothing that's gonna be useful. Alright, and they want me to build a zoo. But I'll wait on that for a moment. Let's get bicycles up and running here. Alright. Bicycle factory. Now, again, Dario here affects the bicycles. So I just need iron instead of steel. Let's make sure I'm producing enough. I am not. So let's make a little more iron. There's an iron deposit right there.
It's a surprise inspection.
Okay.
I wish to found a new kingdom here.
That is enough. That is enough now. Good.
The non-aggression pact has ended.
Okay.
The non-aggression pact has ended.
Okay, I'll fix those later. So now we're going to need caoutchouc. We're going to need a lot of caoutchouc. Like a lot. I think it's where was this at? Like it's like 6. Let's see, for, ooh. I think I need 8. I think it's either 4, no it's 4. It's 4, yeah, it's 4. I need 4, so I'll probably build like 6 or 7. That way I have enough. So let's get down here and see where that caoutchouc was going to be at. It was going to be right here on this island. Actually, I'm going to do it over here on this one. So you know what that means? We need another ship. And I probably can buy one from her. Yeah.
You are here to help?
Clipper.
Just
Good
say
deal.
the word.
Buy a clipper, bring it down here, get some timber, and we'll go build a bunch of caoutchouc farms. Or rubber plantations, whatever you want to call them. A bunch of that stuff.
Why survive when we can thrive?
Go ahead and lay all this out over here then. Let's see, I'll get 8. I'll go ahead and just do 8. That'll be easiest. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I can get a perfect square of this, never seem to be able to.
Ceasefire has ended.
I can never get a perfect square of these things for some reason. I know you can. I just never can do it. It's always one tile off. Fine, whatever. Okay. And let's just copy the whole thing over for the moment. Okay. Fill you in there and to there. Start filling you in all up in here. Okay, that 1 right there is going to make me mad. Alright, there's 8 of those guys. Another one of those. Let's pick up 10 of these. Plenty of timber. Bring it up here, drop it off. Yep, I know. You would not believe how many people are like, did you know you can use the shift key when placing fields? Yes, I know. It doesn't do anything. Holding down shift allows you to build more than 144 fields. But having more than 144 fields doesn't do anything. Unless you have fuel stations or specialists that increase the number of modules required. And because that will increase the production. But just holding down shift and placing more fields does absolutely nothing. Yeah, I get the number of people who are always telling me that is just like insane. It's like, hello. I get told that at least 2 or 3 times a week. Like, yeah, I know. It doesn't do anything, guys. I promise. It doesn't do anything unless you have a specialist.
Take the rudder.
Yes, but it makes squares and fixes your OCD.
Stand aside, boss.
Yes, but unless you clicked on these, you wouldn't know that these fields are kind of all wacky up in there. Because it's all one big nice field, and it's perfect looking. So, yeah, I don't know. Okay, and back. I need more,
Just say the word.
bricks. That's the word I'm looking for. I need bricks. Alright, send some bricks back down to the new world. Back to our main town. Well, it builds more fields. Yeah, I know. It's like I know the functionality of holding down shift, but it doesn't. Other than like what Veruca said, you know, it fixes the OCD because you know it's not a perfect square. That I guess if you want to do it for that reason, I can understand. But other than that, it provides no benefit. All right, I want to let this fill up quite a bit more. I want to get this really full because we're going to need a lot of caoutchouc. Just helps with the look. Yeah, I understand. But like this right here, yes, these are not perfect squares, but it's all filled in nice and neat. Because, you know, I mean, with the rivers and stuff in the new world, I don't know. I don't know. Play how you want. If you want to hold down shift and take up tiles with, you know, fields that don't have any purpose, I mean, I guess go for it. No one's stopping you. I'm just hoping that you understand that it gives no benefit other than helping your OCD. But if it helps your OCD and that helps you, then good thing. Go for it, buddy.
Awaiting new horizons.
All right, time to get this right here set up. You go from here to Crown Falls. All right, cool. Here comes the caoutchouc. We are going to need to get a sail in him as well. Let's go. I don't think I have any more sails available. I have a fore and aft rigging sail. Yeah, I'll give them the fore and aft rigging sail. That'll work. And that's going to get our bicycles taken care of. Is that enough bicycles? Yeah, it's enough for a little while. Good. It'll be enough for a little while. Finally, time to get back to doing some building here.
A thank you for all you've done.
10,000 coins. Goodness gracious, Bente. You are too good to me. That's not what I wanted to do. To do that. Alright. Shift these back a little bit. We'll upgrade those. That means I can then upgrade these. Oh, that's fine. Alright, let's see. We'll do some commuter piers in here as well. Where do I want a commuter pier going to? Be over to here. Could go down there. Oh yeah, let's think about that one then. Alright, let's see.
It's shallow, but
I have the ump.
I can upgrade a handful more of these guys. Kind of fix that a little bit. Then we wait so I can upgrade some more of these into engineers. It's 5 ship bot penny farthings run out. Penny farthings didn't run out. I just haven't even produced them yet. Just. Oh, there's the Calchuk. I need you to come back. So I need you to get that fore and aft rigging sail. And there we go. Okay, now you can go. Good deal. I know. I can't help but daydream either. I really cannot wait to get that DLC. It's going to be so nice. Alright, time to upgrade some of these guys right here. Alright, there's the light bulbs. Time for the light bulbs. Ah, perfect. Fortunately, I can't get the filament factory in there too, but I can get the filament factory right there. Get the light bulb factory. Could get the light bulb factory in here. We'll put the light bulb factory in there. Alright, let's check everything right here. Alright, coal is good. Glass is actually good too. Perfect, we have everything we needed. And that one light bulb factory is enough for a little while.
The formula is incomplete.
Upgrade him a little bit.
Welcome to the
manufactory. Alright, let's check everything else. Sewing machines, I need to turn another one on. I need to turn on another fur coats.
Always hard to pick up when
So we already have one of those extra. I don't think I had another fur coat that was extra. No, I did not. So we need to get another fur coat factory up in here. I'm going to put him right there.
I had better leave it to set.
Slow down for a second. I need to check the fur between Lickwick and Crown Falls. Yep, underproducing on fur, as I imagined. Lickwick gives me a little, I get lag on Lickwick.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
I get laggy Lickwick. I'm gonna call this place. It's laggy Lickwick. I don't know why it's so laggy over here. It's very odd. It's just this island that I lag on. Just get away from this island then. Alright, between that and Crown Falls, that should be enough now. It is. Kakamera and Crown Falls need some more cotton fabric, so we will head down here. And we'll get a little more cotton fabric going. Let's bring you up here. Let's have you grab some timber. Bring that up here as well. Okay.
You should go sit in the shed.
Alright, then we can go around this one here, connect it up to the top. Do that. Probably going to need one more set. At least one more set. Go from there up to here. You can go right here. Alright, let's check this with Crown Falls, see if this is enough. Plenty. Good deal. Alright. There is all the cotton. So all of that should be fixed now.
Aye.
Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, goodness. Chat. I want Is there a reason why I don't make schnapps? Just don't. I don't need it. It's I just don't need it. It's a low return. It's good early game, but later in the game, I don't really need it.
Every
I'm not
rose
gonna
has
make a
its
bunch of money
thorns.
off of it. I'm not gonna make a whole lot. How many houses do I have on this? 56 farmers and 88 worker homes. It would be 528 coins from the workers and 168 coins from the farmers. So I'd get about 700 coins from supplying schnapps. Meh.
Now, here is a vital matter
Um,
of Queen and country.
I'll do it because I'll
Sorry,
sell the
Roger.
book, actually. As long as it's something I can sell, I can destroy. A couple of frigates. Oh, but I do have my command ship. Okay, that'll work.
Flagship ready for
Let's drop
orders.
you off. Let's go take out those. And I do happen to have a harbor master here that I can put him in. Okay. All right.
Fleet awaiting orders.
Y'all going. Get down here. Don't be splitting up.
Great startling brush-footed butterflies. Please
Um,
allow me the chance to study them.
yeah, that's fine.
A competitor raised a settlement.
On point.
All right. Veruca. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Moving to coordinates.
I always did like Willy Wonka. I prefer the original though, the original one with Gene Wilder in it.
Fleet moving in.
That was just kind of my childhood. I grew up with that. So, well, I mean, I wasn't born when that came out, but like I grew up with it back in the '80s. It was just a really good movie.
Engage.
Alright, just take them
Ceasefire
out.
has ended.
Ceasefire with Anne Harlow has ended. Get that back.
Believe any alliance.
There we go. And you are ready to go back to Crown Falls.
The cherry atop our
So,
so
New orders, Admiral.
alright, let's send all this back. You have the thing to turn into him. That'll be fixed. Okay.
Better than I predicted.
Alright, penny farthings have been supplied. Everybody's happy with that. Alright, create a few more of those guys. Good deal. Alright, we are ready for some investors. I'm going to upgrade some of these guys, but these investors are not going to stay right here. They're going to be moved, but I just want to get our investors up and running here, so we'll just upgrade a few to get us started.
A new milestone.
Alright, Age of Business. Get all that sweet, sweet cash coming into us. Let's double check our consumer goods real quick here.
I have
Everything
every
looks
right
lovely.
To have high.
Everything is lovely. I was 4 when it came out. Okay, I'm not that old. I'm not that old. I mean, come on, guys. Jeez. Okay. Let's get champagne started here. Shall we? Not on that island. Oh man, where am I going to get? Okay, I can get it down here at Hessenfoot. So I do need some more ships. Are you selling anything good?
Don't tell me I've missed
Yeah, you got a
another.
clipper for sale.
Commission?
Trelawney to Crown Falls. We'll grab some stuff and get our grapes. Actually, no, you know what? What am I thinking? What am I thinking? I can make grapes right here. I can make grapes here at home. We'll put our vineyards up here. Yeah, I think this is... Do I want my vineyard? Actually, no. I don't want my vineyards up here. Do I? It's kind of stinks because I'm the palace. Because I would love to have the palace back here. I mean, the palace like right in front of this waterfall would look so good back here. But that's just a horrible idea because it has to reach so far with its effects. So the palace central is better. So yeah, I will put it back here. All right, so it's gonna be 15 seconds. So it's gonna take 8 vineyards. 8 vineyards. Oh God! Hello, bright light. I think it's 8 vineyards. Investor.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Okay. 8 vineyards, or 4 if they have, or I can actually get away with even fewer.
Look busy, people.
If I had it supplied with a fuel station, which I think we might do. I think we might do that.
You can take all the credit for any...
Yeah, no. Alright, let's do that instead. Instead of going for champagne first, let's maybe come down, let's say here, to Frank's Island, and get some oil. We'll get some oil down here at Frank's Island.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Yeah, that sounds like a better idea.
Aye.
Competitors are now at war.
Good and ready.
Alright, let's take all of this down to
Ceasefire
Frank's
has
Island. We'll get some fuel stations started up. That's going to be a big help.
Ready for a challenge.
Luckily, the oil on this island is in a reasonable spot, and it's right next to where I need to go. So, fuel station stuff, oil refinery, I can cover 4 of them. Get us a small oil harbor. Also do, you know what, some oil storage over here. Normally don't put much oil storage in, but might not be a bad idea. Put an oil store right there. That's going to be lots of good oil. You're minus 33, you're currently 16.
Flagship awaiting instructions.
Nice. Alright, let's drop all of this off. Okay.
Does this land belong to your queen?
It does belong to the queen. It belongs to me. But I am the queen's warden, and so you cannot have it. Go away. Oh, I need more steel.
Flagship ready for orders.
More steel, please. There. Okay. Oil. We're going to need an oil tanker. Luckily, Archie has one for me right here.
Ready for assignment.
And you are going to be transporting oil from there to there. Cool. Alright, oil taken care of. So that's going to let me get a fuel station started up here. Almost Queen Taka. Queen Taka! Alright, so that's going to get the oil situations taken care of up here as well. I do need some oil stores on this island though, so might as well get some of that going. Alright, just a couple to start. That way I have enough space for plenty of oil coming in. Okay, monkey math time. I have to do monkey math in my head. I hate monkey math. Okay, so my vineyard. So a farm with a tractor, one farm with a tractor supplies as much as 4 farms because of the additional upgrade the small harbor. Yeah, I can do that too. Yeah, I can. Upgraded. Yeah, might as well just go ahead and upgrade it all the way to a Grand Harbor, whatever. Yep, there we go. Grand Harbor. The Grand Harbor does look cooler, I will give it that. Make sure it's on Imperial Train. I mean, of course, it doesn't look much different, but it does look a little bit better. Alright, anyways. Because I can, Dylan. Because I can. Okay. A farm with a tractor barn works like 4 farms. So if I need 8 farms, I can get away with 2 vineyards that are tractored. And so I'll build 3 just in case. Yes. Yes. That's right. I think that's right. That sounds right to me. And we're going to have a bit of fun with it. Now, one thing I do need to remember that I've got to do in order to build those tractor barns is I need to come down here and I'm going to buy a few steam motors to get myself started. Yeah, don't ever do the dubious treasure map. It's a trap. It's a trap. I'm just going to come buy 3 sets of steam motors instead of making my own for the moment because I don't care about money.
Attention for the Admiral.
Right, so there's 10. Wait for it to fill back up, and we'll get 10 more. Yeah, we need another pier. Starting to get a little busy. Oh, where am I gonna put this other pier at? So particular about where these things go. Actually, no, I don't need one. I just had a moment where things were hooked up. What do you mean it's a trap? It summons. Once you go and try to start diving with the dubious treasure map, a bunch of ships spawn and will sink your salvager. I mean, you could fix it by just bringing some ships along to protect it, but it's a trap. It's just a trap, so I just don't even fool with it. Okay. Yeah, there comes the extra oil.
Flagship ready.
You have 10 more. You got 10 more. Another 10, and then I can go and get this built.
Peddlers say there's nowhere to take it.
So you're going to want a tractor barn.
Nice day for it.
You're going to want a tractor barn. And you're going to want a tractor barn. And you're going to want a warehouse nearby.
Fields might help.
Okay. So 128 to start, and then we'll fill in as needed. Once I have the rest of them, this will just get me going. I think it's, I forget how much it is with the tractor barn included. It's fine. This gets that'll start. 9, 10. There we go. Okay. There's 30 of those. Bring those up and drop them off. I'm most likely going to have more electricity and stuff, so let's get a few more people upgraded for all of that, so we need another sand mine. Please tell me you're in range of electricity. Good.
Always harder with someone.
Alright, drop all those off. Vineyard, or not the vineyard, but the distillery rather. We'll put you up there. Actually, no. I don't want you there. I want you back here. Yeah, that'll be nice. It's a nice looking building, so why not? Okay, 192 now. All of that. And last but not least, this group up here. So there, okay. Now, for the fuel station, we need more people again. Come up here and expand this out a little bit up here. Get us a handful more people. So I just need 75 workers. Alright, and a fuel station, which I love these things because they do have such a lovely large range on them. Let's see, where am I wanting though? Get away with him right here? Could actually. Let's move this guy to here. We'll put the fuel station right there. There we go. Alright, let's get the fuel going. What's my shortcut for stone roads? I just drag it to the quick bar right here. Technically it is Shift S. So there is a hotkey. It is Shift S to build a stone road, but I just drag it to the quick bar here. Yep, I know, Dylan. I'm aware. I'm quite aware of like the mechanics of how everything works. Yeah, I know. I got it. And technically, it's not because of the low consumption of the barns. The range is so you don't have to build many of them. That's why the range is so big on them. It gives you a huge range so you can support lots and lots of farms from it. Because you can support, I think it is like 20 something? Like 20 tractor barns. So it has such a large range so you can spread everything. So it can be spread out and not have to have so many fuel stations because you can support so many.
You're the example to us all.
It's a bit of both.
Astounding. Can you...
Unfortunately, that doesn't fix this. I have to do it on a grain farm too. So let's hit up a grain farm. Oh, I need another 10 of those. Right. Let's just go buy another 10 real fast.
Sales.
Kind of forgot about that. That way I can get this stupid quest out of my thing right here. Right. Yep, plenty of grapes coming in. Have that champagne fulfilled.
Just about meets standard.
Wish it wasn't also bloody expensive. Those things are expensive.
I like the
that thing is expensive. It's all so freaking expensive.
Attention for the Admiral.
Alright, grab 10 more real fast. Build the last one. And we can probably get back to working through engineers. Be a little while till we unlock these two things for investors, and we'll have to expand our Breros as well to unlock cigars.
Flagship awaiting instructions.
here. Grab you. Grab you. Yes, I'm aware. There. Alright. Come on, go deliver some fuel to him, please. Oh, gosh, I'm an idiot. I forgot. I forgot. Let me fix this real quick. Me and my fancy little ways of building stuff sometimes works against me. Okay, there we go. 2, 3. There we go. Okay, now he can get some. My bad. Okay, that should be fixed now. Got some oil in storage, and he's bringing some more up to him. Okay, cool.
Better than I predicted.
Yep, there we go. Alright. That quest is out of my quest log now. Even though you don't really have to do that quest, you can decline it. You don't get anything for it, but it was there, it needed to go away. Cool. Now, back to work. I want to work my way over here. Let's see. Down. I'm gonna put you to there. Put you here. Yeah, that'll work. The market will just keep getting moved as I expand, because it's not going to stay right there. Okay, that's gonna be a weird space.
Your people are rioting.
Where? Oh, up there. Here, have a police station then. Thought I was being fancy? What do you mean? What do you mean you thought I was being fancy? I'm fancy. Put the market right there. Why not? Okay. You down a little bit here.
The times.
Always with the 10% one.
Censorship is not always the cranny.
The grain and windmill thing. Yeah, it works until you forget about it and you go to put a tractor barn on it. Then it's like, oh yeah, I did that thing. Doesn't work the same. No mods. I'm not playing with any mods right now.
I know you're busy, but I've something to put before a townsperson.
Oh, I gotta find stray dogs. I gotta find stray dogs in this city. Ugh. Where are they? They're gonna be somewhere near the farmers and stuff. There'll be a pack of them walking down the middle of the road. Got some farmers over here. A bunch of farmers up here. Yeah, it's up here. Okay, it's up here somewhere. Where are they at? Alright, come on, where are they? Let's see them. Well, dang it. Where's the stupid dogs at? come on. Seriously, guys? Dog hunting simulator. Is this the one I started yesterday? Yep, same one. Same game. I don't see these stupid dogs anywhere.
Startling brush-footed butterfly.
Nope. Actually, I have enough influence. I need to go take that island so they will quit asking me about it. Oh my god, where are these retarded dogs at? Seriously.
The strike has ended.
Good. I'm about to just give up. Of course, I give up and it'd be like, you know, a quest that was going to give me a legendary specialist. I got one earlier. I got a legendary specialist from a farmer quest earlier. So I really kind of want to do it. Just on the off chance I get an awesome item. Nice. Oh, the world. I don't have that many farmers. That's a stray dog. Let me click on him. He's a stray. He counts. Huh. Wow. Can't believe I cannot find these things. It's like a group. There's like 2 darker color dogs and there's a white dog. And I just can't find it. Was the one near the farmers, right? Yeah, probably near the farmers' residences. Okay, well, this is ridiculous. And I'm about to give up. Does anybody see it? Has anybody seen it and I'm just not? I hate when I can't find these things. Bunch of chickens. But no dogs. Okay, well. I don't know where he's at. I don't know. And I don't feel like looking anymore, I don't think. There they are. Found them.
And toast your elf.
I got a feed yard. Those are actually not terrible. Plus 70%. Okay. Anyways. Off of that nonsense. Alright, so these guys need to get upgraded. These guys are going to get upgraded. So are these. Alright, so workers are going to get upgraded. A couple of these guys. Alright, cool. For those.
I've uncovered a meaty opportunity.
32,000 for the echolocator. Oh no, I don't like that one when it doesn't give you any idea where it's at.
Well,
because I don't feel like wandering around looking for it. that way. You to there. Alright, that'll work. You to there, you to over here. Start kind of laying out our road network in this area. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Do that to start in that section. Put you right here. I'm going to move him around a couple of different times till I figure out the best spot for him. I think that right there is good. That's good coverage between all of those spots. I'm going to blueprint in myself a couple of things. First, well, I don't want to blueprint the market. I need the market. We're going to need fire coverage over here. Oh no, I've got fire coverage right there.
An explosion in one of your factories.
Copper mine exploded. Okay, so things I know I'm going to want blueprinted in would be this guy. These roads did not quite lay out how I wanted them to, but that's okay. We're going to want him in there. I'm going to want one of these somewhere. Probably want another fur dealer in this area somewhere. Let's see, what else? Probably a university. Maybe we'll put him right there. Alright. Engineer stuff. Definitely going to have another bicycle factory at some point, so might as well get that in. And the bicycle factory, there's going to be no power over here. Right. I'm going to have to get some electricity over here too. The electricity stuff is going to be temporary for the moment. Where I put electricity, that is going to be temporary.
A tiny something to keep you going.
Let's just put you there then. Put you up here. Because I am going to switch everything to gas power for Crown Falls. I will be swapping everything over to gas power later. Probably sooner rather than later, actually. Alright, this'll work.
A bit thankless.
So some of this right here is temporary and will get completely destroyed later on. Once I get gas power here. I want to get up quite a bit more on our income before we head up to the Arctic, though. Okay. Read some more of those. Okay.
Flagship at your service.
Go claim that island I was talking about earlier. Let's see, I'm gonna want some of this and some of this. Let's go grab this one right here. After that, I might let them take like some of the smaller islands, possibly. Maybe. I'll think about that.
Coordinates plotted.
Alright. Still going, Gilead. Still going. Takes, buff the output on gas. I actually think it's fine. Because it, you know, it's not meant to replace oil. It's meant to be supplemental to oil. And you can get 8 to 10 gas power plants, and so it's really meant for your main residential islands. That way you don't have to have train tracks going every which way. Is what it's really meant for. So at least that's how I always saw it. I always saw it as being, you know, that's what it's for. But yeah, I don't see a problem with the amount of amount of gas that you get. I think it's just right. Okay, let's get that upgraded. Go ahead and get that on.
Is it wrong to want?
Alright, he restarted. I mean, yeah, I do. I am known for restarting a lot. I know. I have a problem with that. It's a thing I like to do a lot. There's some more. There's some more investors. Almost up to 8,000 now. New propaganda articles have been unlocked, as well as a lot of influence. All that juicy influence. Juicy. Okay, what we got? We need some more soap, finally. We are finally running low on soap.
The cherry atop our beauty. You mustn't.
I thought we would never run out of soap, but we are running out of soap. And I can fix that by electrifying the soap. Let's just go ahead and get you online. And we'll get our soap down here and get it going with some electricity. Okay. As soon as, you know, we get oil over here. How are we doing on oil? Oh, we got plenty of oil. Yeah, we're good on that. Good on the oil. Let's see. Our rendering works are also going to need to be electrified. So we might as well just drag all of this down here. And then I'll get rid of the ones that we have built randomly in other spots. There's one there and there was one there. I'll replace it with a house. Alright, there's electricity.
We've run out of gabi.
Likely going to need some more pigs as well. Okay. Yep, good on soap now. Piglets. Yeah, we need a few more piggies. I think I had one that did not have a silo. Nope, I've got silos on them all. Just need another one then.
Nice day for it.
One, 2, 3, 4.
The people celebrate your leadership.
5. Okay. Alright, that'll be good on the pigs. Little quest here.
Need of you, all going
photography
swimmingly.
quest of
Up
a
for
strange deal. Shady things you doing over here, buddy?
Just what
And
the
a map of a
doctor
Trelawney skirmish.
Oh, the crane.
That could be the third part of the Battle of Trelawney set. There's a trainer for 1800. Yeah, there is. There is a trainer for Anno 1800. Whoops. Where'd the thing go? There it is. And we'll use that here in a second. Ah, yeah, we gotta let everything build back up now. Alright, it's gonna be plenty of soap coming in. Should take care of all of this mess. Let's mobilize, make sure we have plenty of doctors handling this outbreak. $7,600. It's getting there. That's getting there. This over here is probably just going to be a lot of workers and artisans in this corner right here. We did unlock some of the stuff for the investors, though. I do need to get the members club in. And we need cigars. Oh, of course. I had cigars from something else. And I need to unlock the bank, too. What do I need? Oh, I still need a lot to unlock the bank. Yeah, I need to get that unlocked. I didn't mean to upgrade him to an investor. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. I did not mean to do that. Oh well.
New orders?
Okay. Well, so 2 houses sick, guys. Come and cure them. Come cure those, please. Alright, so we did unlock cigars. So let's jump to the new world. And I need... I don't even list it. I hate when they don't even list it. I think it's 600.
We are the future.
No, it's 1,000. Oh, jeez. That's right. It's 1,000 obreros to unlock all of that. What are the numbers? What are the numbers? What? Which numbers? There's a lot. There's lots of numbers. Which numbers? Okay.
You people and your fancy.
Fancy stuff. So fancy. Are they not going to heal those 2 houses? Like, I got one there. Oh, there he comes. Now he's... Oh, they can't get to those 2 houses in the middle. He's just far enough away that he can't reach it. Okay, that's an easy fix. I didn't realize that. Okay. Well, just do a little rearranging here so he can reach everything. If I put you
for you,
here,
chunk for me.
You can reach. You know what? I don't even care. It's just not even worth it. This might help him reach it. Maybe. Yeah, that helped him reach it. That works. Okay, good. Crownfall. I still don't know what you're. I still don't know what you're referring to.
A renowned personage.
Bogo. I'm still not sure what you're. I mean, there's lots of production numbers. Like which I don't know which production numbers you're talking about. Okay, let's get him back in. Yeah, these are my production numbers for Crown Falls. This is what I keep going back and checking to see, you know, making sure I'm producing enough of everything. Right here. Okay. Alright. What was I about to do? I suppose... Wait, do we have a festival going on somewhere? No? Look like it. Oh no, Commemoration Day. Well, that's just production. That doesn't give any extra money. So we're just making a decent amount of money. Yep, okay. I guess we're just making a decent amount now. I mean, I'll take it. Alright, cool. Okay, so, yeah.
My
Well,
cupboards are quite replete.
Oh, I just thought of it. Those pocket watches. No, we're still making... I'm still making enough pocket watches from Dario here to fund my pocket watches. I only have 13 left. Alright, let's get a peace treaty with her.
Fine, but stay out of...
Non-aggression pact with her.
You'll have to vie for
I'll
it.
pay for that. That's fine.
Not
Trade
unless
rights.
We get what's fine.
That's fine.
But I decide where we meet.
Trade rights with him.
We can hold our own.
That's fine.
The people's
Good deal. Now we have trade rights with everybody. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. We're going to need to get our Breros expanded because I need to get cigars unlocked since we are accidentally supplying them with cigars. I forgot to turn this off before I got over there. So we're going to need to go and get cigars unlocked for the Obreros. We are making a decent amount. I mean, look at this. We only have a global population of 10,000 and making about 10,000. So that's not bad. Could be better, but it's not terrible. And it's not the worst I've done. Why is Jean the worst pirate when he's the most likable guy? Because I really like using the production modifications with the working conditions. I love boosting all of this by 50%, and he literally hates that. It's like the one thing that will make him mad is working conditions, and it's my one favorite thing to do. So I have to forego working conditions in order to keep him happy. Wonder if they would even do something where you could adjust the amount of goods you give to your people instead of just on or off. That's an interesting idea. So yeah, I could like tell them you can only like fulfill half of your fur coat needs, or half of your bicycle needs. That's an interesting concept. Never thought of that. Okay, so yes. Actually, let me see something. What time is it? Okay, I want to go for about 30 more minutes, and then that will be the end of today's stream. So about 30 more minutes here. All right, let's start getting things up right here. Before I do that, though, I definitely need to make sure I have bricks. I'm gonna drop off a few bricks up here. Bring you here. You doing okay? You're doing okay. Yeah, because as soon as I unlock the hospital, then we're going to be needing to build the hospital rather quickly. That's probably going to do it right there. It's going to unlock bombins, the need for beer for these guys, as well as that. Chocolate is at 1,500. So actually, we'll get to chocolate later.
You reached a new milestone.
That. Colony! We's a colony! Alright, let's move some people around here. Actually, I'm going to move these guys around. You can go here, you can go there. Where is he? Oh, that was him. Where's my other schooner at then? I don't know what's going on. There we go.
On our way.
Alright, quickly get a hospital down. Oh, that's right, the hospital in this one's smaller. I forgot. Alright, there's a hospital. That way, these people will not have to deal with being sick. Beer, I'll fool with beer later. I just don't really care about beer right now. Bombin hats, though. We do want the bombin hats. We're still okay on everything else.
Much obliged.
We also unlock sewing machines at 1,000, so there's that. Screw your beer. Okay, bombin hats. And we also need more people. Let's see, where do I want to go for people? Let's just keep expanding over here then. I'm going to move you to there. Then I could put this here. Do that. It's not perfect, but you know, what is in my life? We'll do that number. Somehow these things work out for me. Okay, bomb and hat person. Go there. Let's upgrade you. Let's get ourselves a felt producer. Right there.
What can I do for you?
1, 2, 3, 4. And a silo. And we need cotton. I believe.
You are sure you weren't followed?
Yep, she is selling cotton. Good. Actually, I just thought of something.
Salut, ami.
Yeah, you do. Okay, good. Come up here. I'm gonna buy some sails from him.
I still
so I can make my own ships down here. Right here. Sailing shipyard, please. We're gonna put it on the other side over here.
The people celebrate your leadership.
I'll put a sailing shipyard over there. Make some of my own ships around this area.
Ceasefire has ended.
It's lovely, I don't care. Literally could not care less.
Ready the ropes?
Where's my other ship at? Oh, you're up there. Let's get a couple more. Oh, dang it. That is... Oh, it blueprinted anyways. That's fine.
First class.
Alright, let's put you here. I'm gonna grab a couple more bricks. One to go here and one to go up here where the coffee is at.
A fire broke out.
I'm sure it did. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, this is one of my favorite New World islands right here. I love this New World island. It makes me very happy.
Salut, ami.
Okay.
We all need a place to call home.
So we are going to just go ahead and buy all of the sails from him.
Turned out good.
Drop those off.
Fire left ruins behind.
It's fine. You know what? Speaking of this island right here, real quick. Yes, I have been getting a bunch. Yes, awesome. 40 of those. Dynamite. 45 dynamite picked up. Good, good. Oh, he's also been getting a bunch of other stuff too.
Ceasefire has ended.
Coffee, gold, rum, chocolate. So I've gotten some gold. Gotten a little bit of chocolate. Gotten some cotton fabric. And I've gotten a little bit of coffee. Yeah, that right there is about to be a bit of a bank to sell. 50 advanced weapons? Yeah. Money, 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 money. And the dynamite sells fairly well. And this book right here I'll never use because I don't like anything that decreases the productivity. So I'm okay selling it. And that book sells for 49,000. So 50 of these, 482,000 freaking coins. God. Those right there sell for a lot, and then there's 600,000. Give me that. Give me that. I'll take a Lantine too. Why not? He does have some good books on occasion that I would like to have. Give me that.
Sir Archibald Blake. How may I
He has
serve?
one sometimes that increases residence and increases workforce. I don't see it right now. Another Lantine. Okay, I'm going to send him over to Crown Falls to drop off some sales.
A new commission?
Alright. Drop these off. Put you over here. Grab me another clipper. Yeah. Actually, yeah. A clipper's fine. Give me a clipper.
The more the merrier.
Alright, so that's going to be the
I
bombing
dreamed of
hats.
this.
I'm just going to pause that because I don't care. It's going to be 2 obreros in each, so we're still going to have quite a bit, but let's get this set up first. We're up to lovely 13,000. Nice.
Just say the word.
Okay, so I want you to go from there to there. Actually, you know what? No. I take that back. Where is...
Hi.
Oh no, you have too many places you're going. So yeah, just go from there to there. Alright, I want you to buy up 2 sets of that. Let's go ahead and start buying some pearls as well. Is there anything I want to sell to her? I could sell tortillas. That's about it. So the tortillas. Yeah, we'll start with that. I want to make sure that this right here is set to discard cargo. And let's set the tortillas with a minimum stock of 100. Okay.
A new commission?
Good deal. Alright, cool.
I could simply go to press.
Oh yeah. Blah. Do you make essential storage in the New World for all the goods you need to provide? No, I don't play like that, Alex. That is, I don't build that way. I just transport it all from where it needs to be, where it's at, and where it needs to go. I don't do central storage islands. There's nothing wrong with them.
I look after everyone.
I just don't.
I feel better already.
Go there and get her little reward.
We should never give up, even when things.
Okay. So that's going to get those in, so I still just need to keep expanding a little bit more. Let's get a few more. 788.
Ready for a challenge.
What's he selling? He's selling a ship of the line. What is she selling? Also a ship of the line. Got for
Let's
me.
see what you're good for.
A delivery quest for 16 rum. That's easy to do. Little 20k. Okay.
Coordinates plotted.
All right. Cool.
A new commission?
All right. Wait for this to get down. Let's see. Where are we at now? We're at 848. Let's see. What is this going to get me? We're at 848. I have 53 homes. And the bombins give me 2 each. So that's what? 53 times 2 is 106. So it's 106 plus 848 that we're at, which basically means that I'm still going to be a little shy. Was it, what was that, 848? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be shy about 50. So I need to upgrade just a few more homes. Alright, that right there will be enough to get me there. That's going to get me to the 1,000 that I need to unlock the cigars.
Explore this. You could
It's a
always
tiger.
be
It's a
relied upon
silver ring. What a useless piece of junk you gave me.
We
Ooh,
never
cargo
sink a
ship.
if we can take it.
Cargo ship. Cargo ship. Okay. This is the Flying Dodo. You are taking over for these
4 hours
guys.
in a row. Time to stretch your legs.
Alright, Flying Dodo. You're taking over for the coffee route. Lovely.
Take the rudder. We search
Sell
all
that
our
ring.
visitors. A necessary precaution.
I really want the chick that changes out. She's an epic.
We both choose.
Where's she at? Is that it? No, that's the coffee roaster, but that's actually really good. I want her. Chocolate Factory 1.
Jean is reckless, like
Why is it
no
I can
was.
never find what I need
don't
when I
blame
want it?
him. He is only
Seriously.
trying to survive, to protect the ones he loves.
I can do this a couple more times. I think I just saw her and I think I skipped over her. RIP! Okay. Alright, that's fine. But she's really good, I'll take her. Well, there went 2 million gold. What's your opinion on the Scholars production facilities, the Advanced Master compared to New World Coffee production? Not worth it. No, not worth it really.
Take the rudder.
I mean, good for, you know, build a couple of them, but otherwise, not worth it.
I wish to found a new kingdom here.
Yeah, it's fine.
A
They're too
competitor
expensive.
raised a settlement.
They're entirely too expensive, and they're very slow.
We're in the presence of a virtuoso. Does this land belong to your queen? Or may I?
Oh. Which one was I looking for? I was looking for... I was looking for her. Tocador Lucia. Replaces the need for wood veneers with timber. So I really like her because wood veneers is in the New World. It takes a lot of obreros, so I prefer to change it out with something else. So it's fine. I'll find it eventually. I may skip on making cigars until I find her. I might. I'm not. I haven't decided yet. But I mean, it takes 100 obreros. It takes 2 of these for every 1 cigar factory. So this right here, like this chain right here, takes 375 obreros for 1 cigar factory. That's for 1 cigar chain. That's a lot of obreros. Yeah, I thought I saw her for a second, but yeah, I didn't. For a half a second there, I thought I saw her and skipped over her. Okay, I'm going to get this right here so we can... Oh, we got administrator. Reduction in costs. Give myself a coffee roaster. Produces extra chocolate. And let's check between Las Bernarderas
An influence
and
bonus.
there. See, am I... Wait, no, it's not there. I'm an idiot. It's up here. Yeah, it's up here. And there. Yeah, a little shy now on the coffee. It's okay. Build a couple more. Should be enough to satisfy their need.
Hola. No fields, no...
Alright, let's see how that did. Any more do I need? Nope, that's it. Okay, 2 more, fixed it. That just boosts our coffee production, so that's really, really nice. Beans for the bean gods. Yes, coffee for the coffee throne. Very true. Truer words have never been spoken when it comes to coffee in this game. It is absurd. Absolutely absurd how much coffee you gotta have. I meant to look at something. Is it? Oh yeah, check this out. If you didn't notice this, in patch 9.3 that came out earlier in the week, all of the city lights, amusement parks, industrial ornaments, agricultural, Christmas, all of this stuff is now buildable in the new world. They did that in patch 9.3, so we can actually like make nice little like we can put some of this stuff right here down here in the and decorate up a little bit more. I thought that was kind of just a neat little thing, a simple little thing that they did. Add in that ability to build this stuff in here. It's kind of glossed over. A lot of people, I don't think, even noticed it was in the patch notes.
I can teach you how it works.
Okay.
Ready for a challenge.
Oh, here's my ships that was dropping off the coffee. Let me drop it all off. And I already have a clipper here, so I'm gonna send. You know, I'm gonna leave a clipper here. That way, I have 2 clippers in this area. All right, drop one of those off there, then come up here and drop the rest of it off. That's weird. There it goes. That was strange. They don't. They really don't fit with the New World aesthetic, but apparently people were asking for that to be able to build this stuff in the New World, so they said sure, why not, and allowed it. So there's that. Read some of those. That way, those are not being filled up. Okay.
Just say the word.
Send me a ship back up here to kind of keep an
Want
eye
to
out.
see a friendly face in these times.
I probably shouldn't re-roll until I get up there. Let's not re-roll until I get back up there, because then it'll get it there, and then I'll forget about it, and it'll go away. Oh, I forgot to do a quest for her. Sorry. I forgot. Non-aggression pact? No. Really?
Trust will be so.
Is it
Want a
not customary
gift?
to give something in return? Are you permitted to serve one?
A collection quest. That'll give me +3. Never had her say no. Okay.
How about a day in the field? I can pay
And
you.
pick up
I
quest.
hope you've got the system.
Well, here then, just I'll sell that to you.
Now to smuggle it out.
Pick up something at Madame Kahina's lighthouse.
Now why would you come here?
Alright, and he had something for us down here. Oh, it's a special quest for him. So La Fortune leaves no one behind after learning that Eli Bleakworth has one of his crew members locked up. He wants us to bail him out. Okay. Old world. Alright. So that started up. Oh, my little home island over here. I don't know why. I love cities like this. I like them. I just like them when they're small and like more, and they're just not like big cosmopolitan cities. I don't know. There's something just quaint about these little towns like that are all crammed together like this with artisans and stuff. I really prefer that over like the engineers and investors, honestly. I always have preferred that. That's going to take a little while for all that to happen. Are you up here? Can I re-roll for a second?
Welcome more volunteers.
Master confectioner.
The cherry atop our How unexpected.
Nope. Horticulturalist, he's really good too. Why is it I can never find the ones I want when I need them? I swear. Can never find the people I want when I'm trying to find them. Okay.
None other deserves
A
this.
gift.
Hail to
A
thee,
sword.
high
Sure, whatever.
Galvanite.
Barely touched the old world. Yeah, I'm not. The old world is kind of my goal eventually is I'm going to use the old world as sort of a hub for collecting goods from Cape Trelawney. All of the overproduction from Cape Trelawney will eventually come here, and then from here I'll send out trade routes to different people to sell things. So it's going to be my own little trading post. And I might also supply, see, I've got red pepper here. So I can build canned food on this island and send that canned food from here to the Arctic. And it's a shorter trip than sending it from Cape Trelawney to the Arctic.
By saying less.
So I had an idea with that. Deliver that to Qing's Clipper. Okay. So yeah, that's kind of an idea that I had. Making stuff here, and I could even grab another island. Like I might grab an island. Like this has 4 coal deposits. Like 4 coal deposits. I could use that island right there and make a coal island out of this to supply the Arctic with coal. So I had several interesting ideas, and probably should get on that actually, to tell you the truth. Humans have this instinctive feeling of being attracted to simpler times. Yeah, I agree. Okay.
Has autumn's harvest some decay?
Okay. You know what? Let's just send him up to Eli's harbor. And when our other
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Okay, he's in here.
Take the rudder.
Actually, you know what? You're faster. Yeah, just go ahead. Never mind. He's faster. We'll do that. I want to go grab that island real quick. This one right here that had the 4 coal deposits. Building materials. Come down here. Grab this island for me.
Think of it as
I'll do that right now. Okay. Then we might fail this quest just because I'm not going to have a lot of time to get back and forth. Oh well, if I fail it, I fail it. I'm not worried about it. Alright, she likes me a little bit more now. But right now she's not interested in hearing about a non-aggression pact. So, it's fine.
Ready for assignment.
Alright, there we go. So that we'll probably use that for making coal and such.
A thank you for all you've done.
I'm probably not going to worry about
Don't think you'll be getting any
oil.
more.
If I want oil, I might go take an island or something that has oil on it. But for right now, I think I'm okay.
Aye.
Alright, let's see. Humans are just lazy.
Whatever your
You surprise me.
Oh, okay. So I didn't have to. Oh, God, there's a fleet of... Run! Run! Oh, God. Okay, he has a fleet. He has a fleet. Okay, we're gonna need... I need all my ships here. Let's get everybody back home. Send you and you... Oh, wait, that's right. You had all the sails. Alright, you and you head back home. Okay. And you had a ship of the line, which I think I'm going to buy.
Sink a ship if we can take it.
Yeah.
More than ready.
Take you home. Alright. For what purpose are you using Arctic? Only like airships. I mean, yeah, the main purpose of the Arctic is airships and gas power. That's literally it. That's all the Arctic is. Well, okay, gas, airships, and fur and gold. Those 4 things are what the Arctic is for. A prime hunting cabin in the Arctic produces the same amount as 4 regular hunting cabins in the Old World or Cape Trelawney.
This would be an excellent spot for a base camp.
Yep. So yeah, it's actually advantageous to set up hunting cabins in the Arctic. That way you can free up the Old World from hunting cabins. Because yeah, it's a 4-to-1 ratio, and it's the same for gold mines. So much better idea to set up your gold and your fur in the Arctic. Remember where I sank my entire fleet? Yeah, I remember that too. That was absolutely horrifying.
Stations.
Okay, so you're gonna hang out here. You're gonna hang out here, and then I'm gonna wait for. I called the fleet in. We're gonna deal with this. This is not bad. 2 gunboats, 2 frigates, and a ship of the line, and I'll have quite a few ships myself. So I think I'll be okay. Yeah. What are you linking, Gilead? What is that? Is this what I think it is?
You surprise me.
Oh, okay. So, oh. Yeah, thanks. Don't forget, if you make Twitch clips and stuff, you can link them on Discord. There's a Twitch clips channel on Discord. You can send your clips of me being weird and stuff on.
Surely the choice is black and white.
Where is my fleets? There's several coming in right there. So yeah, fleet's almost here, and we've got. Okay, so there's that fleet there coming in, and then there's this one up here. So yeah, we'll be able to take this out. We'll take out this fleet, and then I'll probably end the episode after we deal with this.
From its voyage.
All right, there's 2 more ships. We're going to kind of set up right here. We need to go get some. We need to keep our rum coming in here too. Just go buy some rum.
You're looking for something?
Just go buy a bunch of rum to drop off. Yeah, there's a Twitch clips section.
Ready for
Go on then. Let's hear your daring tale.
Of course, it doesn't matter since I'm not a partner or anything. Like, the clips go away after like 2 weeks, I think. All of my videos on Twitch disappear after like 2. It might be longer than 2 weeks. It might be like a month. I forget. But at some point, my videos go away. So, because I'm not a partner, so I can't keep them forever. Drop off some of that. That is just going to hold to tide me over until I go deal with this mess. Okay. Is that them?
Should I fear
No, that's one of her ships. Alright. 2 frigates are here. Our ship of the line is almost here. Cuttlefish!
An explosion in one of your factories.
Explosion, huh?
A fire broke out.
Why is that? They got their bombing hats, so they just need sewing machines.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Beer, and they'll be happy.
Fleet ready?
Oh yeah, I can take out this fleet with these ships right here. This will be good. This will work. What do I think of the new season pass? If you want to see how I feel about the new season pass, hold on, let me make sure I don't get myself killed here. If you want to know how I feel about the new season pass, go check out my YouTube channel, and there is a video over there with my reactions and some discussions on it. Basically, I'm excited for it. There's a lot about it that I'm excited for. So,
New orders?
yeah, very excited for it. But I do have a video where I have a you can see my reaction to them revealing the season pass stuff, as well as discussion about different things that's coming later with it. All right, come on, come on, come on. I want to take this fleet
I
out.
almost believe you weren't a royalist.
He's a good early to mid game expedition because he has that pirate trait, so he's pretty good for that. Did I miss any big thing you had hoped for? No, I don't think so. I don't typically like speculate. I'm not one to typically speculate about what could be coming and like, oh, I hope we get this, oh, I hope we get that, because then if we don't get that, then I'm like super sad. And so I don't do a lot of speculation, honestly. Yeah, I just don't speculate much. That way I don't get discouraged. You know, then I'd be like half the people that were like, oh, I hope we get an Asian DLC. I hope we get an Asian DLC. When they specifically said multiple times, you're not getting an Asian DLC in this season pass. And I even linked it to people all the time. You know, hey, we're not getting an Asia DLC.
Presence of a virtuoso.
And then when they announced all the season pass information, I swear 50% of the same people who I specifically told to, you're not getting an Asian DLC, were like, well, why are we not getting a new session? I'm like, seriously? Might lose. Yeah, I figured I'd lose at least one. It's not bad. Lost one frigate. That's not terrible at all. Actually, I want to give that to him. I'll go pick all of this up. And drop it off.
Have your investigation justice served.
Now, take this filth away from my sight. Let Jean enjoy his time with them while he
As
can.
it is inside.
I will escort with these guys. And I'll send you back to Trelawney. Okay, cool. Alright, you can turn back on, you can turn back on, and that's all done. Lovely. Alright. How far are you falling?
Ship under attack.
Oh, see? I knew they'd come back. Just some gunboats. The hippopotamus! Well, you had a bad day, didn't you? Alright, cool. Cool. I think we're good there. New Horizons, yeah. New Horizons will be out sometime. Well, at this point, I don't know when they're going to release it now with the new season coming. I don't know what they're going to do about it.
I hope you don't disapprove.
But I'm sure they will. I'm sure they'll release it sometime soon. But I think with that, I'm going to call it a day for the streaming. 2 days in a row. I normally don't ever do stream 2 days in a row. Yeah, I normally don't ever do 2 days in a row, but I had some extra time, so might as well have a little bit more fun. Probably won't be streaming again until sometime next week. I'm not sure when. I know I've got a lot going on next week, so I don't know exactly when I'll be streaming next, but we will jump back in and just keep going until the season pass gets here and we can start building that lovely Docklands content. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had fun in the stream. Thank you all for being here. Been a lot of fun. And I will see you guys when I stream next. Be sure to hop on Discord if you're not already on there. And keep up with me over on there and over on YouTube. So until the next one, take care, guys.